Okay, now let's talk about some generally recommended best practices for the stroke. First of all, when you line up on the cue with your stance, verify and check your aim and tip contact point on the cue ball. Do this with the cue still, so you can concentrate on that and focus on that point. Then take some warm-up strokes, moving back slowly, nice smooth, gradual warm-up strokes. Then before your final stroke, recheck your aim and tip contact point. On the final stroke, you want to go back slowly and smoothly, even for a firm shot. Do not rush the transition to the forward stroke, and then follow through and freeze, not moving anything except your forearm. So this is our final stroke. Follow through and freeze. Before your final stroke, you want to make sure you focus on the object ball target. You may have noticed that with my stroke, I did not drop my forearm. This is called a classic pendulum stroke. With the pendulum stroke, when you follow through, the tip will finish down. This is a good drill you can use to help test your aim, alignment, and stroke. I call it Mafadat, the most famous and useful drill of all time. All right, the goal is to hit the cue ball straight up table and have it return to your tip. So again, it tests your aim, how well you can aim straight up the table. It tests your alignment, whether you're in the center of the cue ball or not, and it tests how well you stroke. If everything works well, the cue ball should come straight back to your tip. If your aim is off, the cue ball will not head straight up table. Here's an example. And the cue ball does not return back to the tip. If your alignment is off, but your aim is true, the cue ball will head straight up table, but it will deflect off the rail. Finally, if your aim is true and your alignment is true, but your stroke is poor, you will also get bad results. So this is a good test of your aim, your alignment, and your stroke.